say the city of Seattle on that last one?
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
All right, thank you. We have 4 ordinances this afternoon that will be taken up by the council. But before we do so, as usual, we allow for public comment on the ordinances that will be before us for consideration. Therefore, I'd like to state the ground rules that we have traditionally followed. There's always some folks in the audience that are new. First, we will allow each person that wants to testify up to 2 minutes. On the top of either podium, and you're welcome to use either one, is an object that will allow you to know how much time you have left on your 2 minutes, and we respectfully ask folks from the public to conclude their remarks right at 2 minutes, if that long. Secondly, we ask that people not make audible noises or comments while those who have been recognized to speak are speaking. Third, we'd like for members of the audience to remain seated until the time that they are called or others conclude speaking. And lastly, if persons do not abide by these ground rules, they will be asked, or he or she will be asked, to conclude their comments and sit down, and if ever necessary, be removed from the chambers. Those are our ground rules, and now I'd like to open it up for public testimony. We have 2 persons who have signed up to speak. They are Sam Bellamio and Alex Zimerman.
So, could we have 5 minutes as a group?
No.
As your rules say, organizations can have 5 minutes.
2 minutes.
So you're not going to allow groups to have 5 minutes?
No.
Well, you did this.
No. It has to be 3 or more people. Come on, we have to be reasonable here. We're only going to allow 2 minutes per person.
Can I have the agenda?
Yep.
All right. Well, your rules do allow for people and organizations to speak, so I guess you want the room flooded with citizens in order to get their 2 minutes or 5 minutes. But you know, this is the problem that I address every week, and I will address this week as well, is that we have a government that operates autonomously from the citizens. You don't operate for the citizens, you operate for yourselves. You protect the corporate seal of King County, you protect your asses, but the citizens don't get their asses protected. We have to worry about what you're doing. You were only created to what was that?
Proceed.
Okay, there's just conversations going on, and it's out of order. I think you should call Dombowski and McDermott out of order. They're interrupting me. I can't speak while they're speaking.
Go ahead.
You're not going to do that? Okay. I'm just making sure that the rules aren't applied equally. Can you pause my time until the conversation's done at the... Exactly. All right, don't pause my time. That's okay. But this is the ridiculousness I'm talking about. You have the executive entering into an interlocal agreement with King County and Seattle. They're going to talk about the levy and are divvying up the property taxes. And we have no access to the King County executive, and we definitely don't have access to our council members. Conversations happen up there while citizens are speaking. You have reports to write while we're speaking. You have your speeches ready to go after I'm done speaking. You'll give them. Just so that way it gives the illusion that the citizens have control over their government. We have no control over our government anymore. Your committees are closed. We can't speak in them. The decision-making process is closed off to the citizens. You don't speak for the citizens. You should be speaking to the citizens, understanding what we want, so we can tell you how much we want taxes to go to the ice holds that are happening in King County facilities, how much we want to go to Human Services Department. We're spending $500 an hour on subcontractors. All your committees are closed off, and I can't speak about this. All the time, the executive can enter an interlocal agreement with Seattle. And this is okay with you. This is the problem.
Thank you, Sam.
Do you have something to say and add?
Thank you, Sam. Your time's up.
Yeah. It didn't matter if my time was up or not. You guys weren't going to listen.
Mr. Alex Zimerman.
Hi, my name is Alex Zimerman and I represent StandUP-America. Hello, a new aristocrat. Are you all English? Yeah? 200 years ago, we stopped and did this. You know what it means? Americans stopped and this. But right now, we have a new English generation, a new aristocrat generation. I like you, but only one problem I have in my head. Are you aristocrat or are you dirty garbage rats? It's one question what as I have now.
No.
I'll be very happy when you give me answer about this. So right now I will speak about agenda.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, about agenda number 9, sorry, about agenda number 6, about agenda number 7, about agenda number 8, and about agenda number 9. So for agenda, what is, I think, something come to 200 pages. You know what this mean? You give me for agenda, you give me a 2-minute or 30-second pair. 200 pages. Oh my gosh, look! 30 seconds for this. Ever my IQ 300, I cannot handle this for 30 seconds. No one freaking idiot can handle this. So right now, second question, what is I have to you for less of my 42 seconds. Are you degenerate idiot? So 200 pages, people can talk for 30 seconds? Very nice. In only Monday, you open door for one public request. Where does this come this? From what this idiotic head comes this? So right now we have only one hearing for 2 minutes in only Monday. Seattle, Bellevue, 100,000 people, 130,000 people have council meeting every time. We can speak every time. You only want dirty crooks. What is we cannot doing? Is it? My 2-minute gun?
Yes, sir.
I only use 1/2 page for this 2 minutes.
You're 2 minutes up, sir.
Thank you very much, aristocrat.
All right. Are there others in the audience that would like to speak on the 4 ordinances we are about to take up? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed, and I'd like to call on Councilmember